Hey, it's John the Tock here to tell you about my new Mud Run Challenge program, which is a 20-week guide to strength, conditioning, and running prep for your Mud Run Challenge. Whether it's Tough Guy, Tough Mudder, or any of the races that have popped up over the last few years, this program will get you in the best shape you can be in for that race. Just to give you a bit of background about me, if you don't know, basically I spend my life experimenting, whether it's building muscle, shooting for strength and power, endurance events, fat loss. Basically, that's what I do, and then I write programs once I've proven what works and what doesn't. Been doing it for quite a while now. I think at first maybe I wanted to be a ballerina, but actually decided I'd try and turn myself into a machine instead. I've gone through all the trials and tribulations and the injuries. I've fractured my spine and came back from that. So really the message is you can do whatever you want to do so long as you get the training right, you get the nutrition right, and obviously you've got your mind right as well. I've done some pretty silly things like cycling across America. That was 3,300 miles from the East Coast to the West Coast. I was chosen to represent the Men's Health magazine team in their first Survival of the Fittest event. That's me with my ex-business partner there and ex-Olympian Dean Macy. Trained a professional rugby player and also the Guernsey rugby team when they won their division and got promoted. They actually play over in the UK, so they're in the big leagues over there. And they were well known for their strength and conditioning and the power endurance, and being able to pull it out of the bag when they needed to. And that's exactly what we're going to do for you with the Mud Run Challenge. It's all about having the necessary physical capabilities for whatever challenge you're taking on, and also wear silly costumes. So this is the team that we actually entered in Tough Guy a while ago from my personal training studio over in Nottingham before I moved back to Guernsey. What I love about this photo is that these guys are just normal people. You know, there's students, teachers, accountants, financial advisors, PhD students, surgeons. You know, they're all normal people. They've got normal jobs. They're as busy as you. They've got families. They've got kids. But with the right training, they were ready to complete Tough Guy, and everybody there finished. Just so you know, doing these kind of events does turn you a little bit nuts before, during, and after the event, but if you haven't done one before, then it is an absolutely incredible challenge, and I'm pleased for you that you've chosen to do it. These are just some of our members. You've got Katie, Maria, Matt, Liz, Patrick down the bottom there. So it just goes to show that anybody can do this, whether you're male, female, 20 years old, 60 years old. You can do this so long as you've got the willpower and obviously you've got the fitness to do it, and that's what the program's going to give you. And obviously I've done it myself. So is the Mud Run Challenge program for you? Well, yes it is if you like challenges that scare you. The fact is that Mud Run challenges are tough. They're pretty brutal. I see a lot of people entering them just because they feel like they kind of want to prove something, but they don't want to do the training. You've got to understand that this is a tough challenge. Like I said, I'm very pleased you've chosen to do it. But you've got to be the kind of person that likes things that kind of scare you. You like it tough. You like the hard challenges, and it's not just the event, but I'm going to put you through some tough training as well, and you've got to be ready for that, and you've got to want to do it. If you're doing a mud run in the next 20 weeks, I'll explain a bit more about the program in a bit, but basically if it's within the next 20 weeks, then the program is going to fit whatever event you're doing. It's for you if you know you need to do more than run lots. This is something that I was told at first, oh yeah, so long as you get good at running, you'll be fine. Truth is, there's a lot more to it. And yes, obviously running is really the key component, but your entire race can fall apart if you don't have the strength and the upper body strength, the upper body power, the power to jump, the power to climb things. If you haven't got that kind of strength, then the running will only take you so far. It's for you if you haven't got time to figure it out yourself. Like I said, I've done Tough Guy, I've done the summer one twice, I've done the winter one once, I've done the Men's Health Survival of the Fittest, and I've got a 10-year background in strength and conditioning, UK Personal Trainer of the Year, and worked with a lot of strength and conditioning coaches, done a lot of study, and I've got fitness camps where I come from with over 250 members now, and loads of personal training clients. So the point I'm trying to make is that I've got the experience as well. It's taken a long time to figure this stuff out. So if you haven't got the time to do all of that and you just want to know what to do over the next 20 weeks, then this program's for you. If you want to perform and not take part, I'm all for people saying it's the taking part that counts. Sometimes that applies, but in all honesty, I don't believe it applies to these kind of challenges. I think you should want to be able to do it the best you can, and you should want to think like an athlete and perform to your best. Don't just go for the minimum, put limits on yourself and tell yourself that, "Oh, I'm just in it to get round, I just want to finish the course." You can be as good as you want to be so long as you follow the right program. How does it work? Well, in all honesty, you can do either 5, 10, 15 or 20 weeks. There's four-week phases. Each phase comes with a 1-week recovery stroke test week, so you can test yourself in various aspects of strength, of conditioning, and obviously with the running as well. So kind of 4 different phases. You're going to be looking at training about 5 hours a week, so you're going to have to put in a little bit more than, say, your typical 2 or 3 gym sessions, but you're not going to have to sell your soul to it. It's not like doing, say, an Ironman where you're going to be training sort of 15, 20 hours a week. It's going to include strength training and conditioning that you can do in the gym. It's going to include interval training and obviously long run training as well to build that aerobic base. And we're also going to look at how we combine these things. You know, it's not just about typical gym sessions, doing your bodybuilding routines and then going out doing running. We're going to look at how we need to mould this, because essentially that's what the event is going to be. Lots of different things thrown at you in no particular order. So you're going to get exact gym and running plans. I'm going to tell you what exercises to do, how many sets, how many reps, how much rest you've got. The same applies with the running. We're going to tell you what distances to do, what times to do, where you're going to be using inclines, where you're going to do it on the flat, running inside, outside. You can use treadmills if you don't have access to decent hills for your training. So it's all in there. So no thinking required. I'm looking to provide you with a program that you can just follow week in, week out for the 20 weeks, hopefully, and you just fill in the blanks. Do the sessions, give it your all, rest when you need to rest, and you're going to get amazing results. So it's not for certain people. It's not for you if you just want to do a bit of running. You know, if you're looking for an easy running program just so you're doing a bit of exercise, then this is not it. If you're looking for the easy route, again, you're looking in the wrong place. The sessions are tough. Like I said, you'll rest when you need to rest. I'm not just going to beast you for 20 weeks. It's 4 weeks progressive training. Then you get a week off in between, and then we go again. But it's, you know, when you're training, you've got to be willing to train hard. If you don't like intensity in your training, this isn't for you. Like I said, these sessions are tough. You are going to have to get the intensity up. You're not going to be doing 90-minute gym sessions where you can faff about on your phone and watch a bit of TV and sit on the exercise bike. When we're training, we're training. And if you're not willing to give it that intensity, then please don't invest in the program. If you're just going to do bits of it, or you're just nosy to kind of, I'll have a look and see what it's all about, I want people who are committed to this. I want to build up the reputation of this program, and I need people who will commit to it, do what's in the program, not add bits, take bits out, and end up messing up the program. I've given you what you need to do, and if you just follow the program, you'll get amazing results. But it's not going to work if you start taking the bits that you like, doing those, and then adding bits that you read in a magazine. It's not going to work. So yeah, if you're still going to mix it with other stuff, you're looking for a program to tell you what to do, but you're still going to go reading magazines, reading blogs, taking some of my stuff out, putting some other guys' stuff in, then this program's not for you. I want people who can just follow the program and get amazing results. So I'm going to give you exact strength training templates, exact running sessions with pacings as well, nutrition in terms of day-to-day, and also the race weeks. We're looking at how you can optimize carb loading without putting yourself to sleep by eating too much or gaining body fat, and obviously what to do on the day as well. Free online support. You can join our Facebook group where you can ask any questions as you go along with the program, and I'll help you out. And I'm going to give you the title of machine. If you follow this program, you are going to be a machine. You're going to have great aerobic capacity, anaerobic capacity. You're going to have good strength and power, and you'll be ready to take on pretty much any challenge. So essentially what the program is, we've got our sort of heavy lifting, got running obviously, kettlebells or dumbbell training. If you've got access only to a normal kind of gym, as I call it, where you might not have kettlebells, that's fine. You can still do all the training, but you can use kettlebells, do the training outside if you like. And there's that little sort of mystery secret sauce. You'll also get the extras manual, which is based on my experience from the races of little things that you should be thinking about in terms of pre-race nutrition, during the race, after the race, what you should be doing in terms of keeping warm, what you should be wearing, mindset, all that kind of stuff. And that's going to really help you actually compete, get to the race, compete in the race, and complete it. So you can get all that for less than £5 a week. Okay, less than £5 a week. So cut out a couple of coffees, and you're there already. Okay, so dirt cheap for what you get. It's a fantastic program, really comprehensive program for 20 weeks, and it will cost you less than £5 per week. When should I do it? Well, like I said, either 5, 10, 15 or 20 weeks out from your mud run. So if you can do all 4 phases and you start from 20 weeks out, if you're suddenly panicking because you're 4 weeks away, then you can just complete 1 phase and it will still make a big difference. What are the alternatives? Well, in all honesty, you're going to carry on doing long, boring runs, just plodding on the pavement. Clueless attempts at gym work. We see people going into the gym, they know they should be doing some strength training because they read it in a magazine. They're trying to piece magazine articles together, a bit from a blog, and trying to come up with a gym workout, and it just doesn't work. So I'm going to tell you exactly what to do, but if you don't want it, then you're going to carry on just sort of guessing your way through it. You're going to waste a lot of time and also doing excessive training. You don't need to be in the gym for 2 hours at a time trying to do every single exercise under the sun. You don't need to be out doing sort of 3-hour runs 3 or 4 times a week. We're going to do what you need to do and nothing else. You get enough recovery, and you can also have a life as well. You can keep spending on magazines and DVDs and all that kind of stuff, and also just confusing yourself, getting on the internet, reading a million different blogs telling you different things, contrasting, conflicting information. You know, that's the alternative. You keep doing that. And when it comes to the day, the alternative is you're going to be cramping up, you're going to be losing power when you need it the most, and you're just going to be getting through the event. You're just going to be dragging your ass around the course. I don't want that for you. I want you to get on the program. I want you to have everything you need and get to that finish line thinking, I did everything I can, I got the best result I could. So that is the Mud Run Challenge. I'm John Latok. Absolutely love to have you on the program, and I look forward to seeing you in the inner circle for some extra coaching. So get registered today. You can have the program in your inbox within minutes, and then you can crack on as soon as you like. So I look forward to hearing from you soon, hear how you get on with the program, and I will see you in that inner circle very soon.